So hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So what I have here today is the 2024 Honda Brio RS CVT. I already did a full walk around tour back at Honda Green Hills, so check that out on my channel. So I'd like to thank everyone here this time at Honda Cars Manila Bay for making this full review possible. So yes, finally I'm going to drive the all-new Brio RS. So stay tuned for another full review coming right up. And I couldn't pass the opportunity for showcasing this all-new color. This is called Stellar Diamond Pearl. It looks absolutely stunning. I mean, even here under the light. I mean, it looks like silver mixed with gray. And yeah, this is probably my first choice now if I were to get a Brio, if you don't include the acid yellow electric line metallic. Anyway, so here now at the front of this all-new Honda Brio RS, as well being a facelift model, you get a new face over here, gloss black grille over here, and red RS badging over here. And since we're here already, so being part of the black top package, you have blacked out roof over here and blacked out side mirrors. So powering this all new Honda Brio, well, it's more or less the same like with the pre-facelift model. This one is still powered by the same 1.2 liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine that produces 89 horsepower and 110 Newton meters of torque. And like with the middle variant, these ones are mated to a CVT transmission. If you go for the S model, it is mated to a 5-speed manual transmission. Not much to talk about with this engine because like what I said, it's more or less the same like with the pre-facelift model. And I think most likely it will drive the same too. Being the RS model, here at the side profile, there are side skirts over here, and you get 15-inch alloy RS design wheels. Like what I said in my main walk-around review, this is my favorite part of the Brio RS, this rear quarter panel. This probably is one of the best small hatchbacks in its class in terms of the design and the driving dynamics, which we'll get to on later on. So here at the rear, okay, more or less the same. So there's like few design tweaks here only. You get RS badging over here, black plastic cladding here again at the rear bumper, and then open the boot up. Well, exactly the same too, but I just wanted to show off my bowling bag yet again. Thank you to Honda Cars Philippines for that. So total boot space here is 258 liters. The boot space here is enough for what small families like me, if include my sister and my mom here, and it's so wide you can fit a full-size umbrella with ease. Underneath, there's a space saver donut type tire, and like what I said too in my main walk around review, folding this rear seats is a 0 to 100 layout. That means it's just one whole piece, so it increases to 851 liters, which is a bit more than the pre-facelift model. So let me know in the comments down below to pre-facelift models if this new one is bigger or much the same than your pre-facelift model. So done here in the exterior, let's have a quick tour in the interior too. So here in the interior of the all-new Brio RS, well, it's exactly the same like with the pre-facelift model. But there are some things that I did not talk about in my main walk-around review. So the opening of the doors here at front and at the rear is really wide. So actually going in and out is pretty much very easy. And look how wide this door opening is. I mean, you can't even see it on frame anymore. And then let's go back here. So steering wheel, pretty much basic over here. So you get your volume and radio functions here only at the left side. So a lot of cubby spaces here and there. So one of my big nitpicks with this Brio, all-new Brio RS rather, is the color trim here below the air conditioning vent. I mean, it's nice. It's orange here. So if you want the orange, it will be orange. But I wish it was body colored. So if it was this Stellar Diamond White, yeah, I wish it was body colored yet again. So you have cubby space here on the left side along with blank buttons, and then here you have your infotainment system with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Another big nitpick of everyone, unlike with this competition, this does not have a reverse camera anymore, but the aftermarket can do the job for that. And for me personally, I don't think I need it because I mean, I'm an experienced driver, so, and this is a small car anyway, so it will be fine for me. But for newbie drivers, yeah, but the aftermarket will be there anyways for newbie drivers. So here you have your no fuss instrument cluster, it's all analog. And then here further down below, you have your air conditioning controls, cubby space, 12-volt socket, and 2 cup holders over here. And here around in the gear shift, PR and DNSL. So pretty much straightforward. There's no manual mode here whatsoever. Manual handbrake, and then one single cup holder here in the middle. And then here, visor, vanity mirror, don't extend, okay, it's fine. So one thing I missed too in my main walk around review too is here. When you open this glove box, that's how you connect to the infotainment system. Okay, so that was the main issue too with the pre-facelift model, but I won't mind it at all because at least there still is. So I came from an old school car anyway, so I use a lot of wires anyway. So here, being a Brio 2, despite being the top of the line model, you get fabric seats only. And yeah, that's a quick summary here at front of this Brio RS. So at the rear seats too, there's literally no toys there in the back whatsoever. So but space there in the back is pretty decent. Although the headroom will be a little bit less of a desire. However though, small kids and small adults will be completely okay there at the back. So yeah, that's about it here too in the interior of this Brio RS CVT blacktop. Let's go for a drive. So driving again the all-new Honda Brio. Well, first impressions immediately, feels exactly the same like with the pre-facelift model, but driving now under there, it feels a little bit different. Anyways, so it feels exactly the same like with the pre-facelift model. Very easy to drive, the handling's pretty light, and actually surprisingly, compared with its competition, the NVH of this, I would say, is among one of the best in its class, as well too with the driving dynamics. And here, sport mode, and as well best in class power. Okay, it's not the fastest thing in the world, and as well being a CVT, there's rubber band effect here, although it's still among one of the best. And as well, Honda being Honda, it's one of the best driving ones in its class. So remember, there's no official driving modes here, so it's all here in the gear lever, so I just left it in sport. Okay, the engine will scream a lot at high speed, but then again, it's not so bad, and most of its competition have CVTs too. And then here, just at 60 kilometers per hour, okay, there's tire noise and a lot of wind noise here on the A-pillar, but then again, this is a budget city car. Okay, it ticks all the boxes for me. Brakes feel pretty good too. It's okay, a little bit mushy at first, but okay, it's still not so bad. And as well, what I like too with the CVTs, you know, I'm not a big fan of CVT transmissions, but for Honda, it's among one of the best out there. And comparing only with the likes of the Civic, the CT, this will not simulate any gearing. So example, it will not automatically pretend to automatically upshift. So two, now first time I've actually seen the new infotainment system for this facelift model. Okay, the size is the same, but it's so good to know now you have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And yet again, like what I explained in the showroom, to connect all of it, you have to do it there in the glove box. But I know it's a nitpick of everyone of the pre-facelift model, but at least there still is. And then here again, but this time let's just leave it in D. And there's an eco flashing if you're driving sensibly, like at the moment. And then here, rougher pavement off-road. Yeah, there is but tire noise here and there. Suspension tad, just a little bit only. But comparing with its competition yet again, I see why a lot of people were buying these Brios in the first place, because technically this is one of the best ones yet again, as I said, in this class. And would I buy one personally? I'm not sure with this Brio RS. Being honest, it's a little bit steep now at 863,000 pesos. Remember, this is the blacktop RS CVT version, and two, knowing there's still a manual available at around 700,000 pesos, that's the one I would go for, honestly. However though, if I have the budget, I think this will suit the cake for me. I mean, my cousin has one, well, the pre-facelift model, and yeah, it's fuel efficient, it's great to drive. What else to say? As well, if you've seen a lot of reviews with this Brio RS now, yeah, going uphill, like example the likes of Baguio, this can handle them with ease. Of being a 4-cylinder engine and with 89 horsepower, where else can you get that kind of combo? Then overtaking, okay, somewhat pretty okay too. Then visibility all around. Okay, the seat filler may be a little bit big, but remember, yet again, this is a small car, so you won't have any issues whatsoever. Then yeah, this is, I understand now why too everyone prefers this Brio against its competition, because this is literally one of the best basic cars you can buy. For me, what takes the cake with this Brio RS? Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Enough said. Of course, there is no reverse camera, but it's just a small thing anyways. Oh, there's that Philip one who's looking for it. Okay, so like with the pre-facelift model, having the same driving dynamics, handling, so on and so forth, and the engine, I've been averaging over here 8.1 kilometers per liter. Just point something less compared with last year's review, but more or less it's exactly the same too. And as well, what I like about this too is fuel efficient. This Brio ticks all the boxes for me for what I need in a budget car. So yeah, what else to say with this Brio RS CVT? Probably one of the best small hatchbacks out there. So sport mode, one more time. I'd like to thank everyone here again at Honda Cars Manila Bay, and to Miss Lisa Reyes who assisted me here in this test drive. So, hope you guys like and subscribe, and I will see you with one more review coming up here at Honda Cars Manila Bay. Bye-bye.